Shalom, shalom, y'all. And I'm back. Can't you tell how excited I am? Because we're going to go over the appointed times that the Most High, our ABBA YAH, has provided to his set apart children, to his prized possession, and why it's so important to not only study out and look into these appointed times and feast days, but to see what they foreshadow and why it's so significant that we keep them. So let's get into it. So for those who don't know, there are 7 feast days, not including the Shabbat, although that is also considered a feast day unto YAHUAH AHAYAH. And we're going to give a breakdown of the 7 that are found on the menorah that should have 7 for its lampstand, not 9. If you know, you know. Okay, let's really continue. So the first set apart day that we have is Pesach, also known as Passover. And this, I'm going to read like I did last time. Okay? So this is where the Most High spoke unto Moshe and Aaron in the land of Mitzrayim, also known as Egypt, commanding them to instruct all the congregation of Yasharal to take for their households a perfect 1-year-old male lamb. All of the congregation of Yasharal were then instructed to keep the lamb until the 14th day of the same new moon, also known as month. Then all of the congregation of Yasharal were to slay it between the evenings. They were then to take a bunch of hyssop, dip it in some of the blood from the lamb, and put it on the 2 doorposts and lintel of the houses in which they stayed in, and then eat the lamb that night, roasted in fire with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Now, this is where the Most High had told Moshe that he is going to pass through the land of Mitzrayim and pretty much serve justice to those who were enslaving the children of Yasharal, held them captive. And so, let's read it. He passes through the land of Mitzrayim on that night to execute righteous judgment on the firstborn, both man and beast, and on the mighty ones, also known as GODS, of Egypt. Yah then informs his people to not go out of their homes until the morning. For when he sees the blood on the doorposts and lintels, it shall be a sign for Yasharal. He will pass over them and not allow the destroyers to come into their homes and smite them. Then Exodus 12 verse 14 states, and this day shall become to you a remembrance, okay? And you shall celebrate it as a festival to YAHUAH AHAYAH throughout your generations. Celebrate it as a festival, an everlasting law or ordinance. The significance of Pesach, also known as Passover, is the reality and the fact that the Messiah became our sacrificial lamb. The Most High sent his only brought forth Son, his Word, manifested in the flesh, to become the official sacrifice for our sins. He was and is the living Word, the Tanakh as well, that was sent as the salvation only ABBA YAH can give us. All praises to the Most High. And then we have 1 Peter chapter 1 verses 18 to 20, which state, you know that you were redeemed from the feudal way of life, handed down from your ancestors, from Yasharal, not with perishable things such as silver or gold, but with precious blood like that of a lamb without defect or spot, the blood of Messiah, Mashiach. He was chosen before the foundation of the world, but was revealed in these last times for your sake. Just think about that. I might just leave it here and give y'all a part 2 and a 3 and a 4, because we have 6 more feasts to go through. All praise to the Most High Yah.